Hello viewers, welcome to Mr. Robert online class. Today I'm going to show you how to solve simultaneous equation using Cramer's rule. And we have a question on the board where I'm going to use to illustrate how you can do this with ease. Now the question asks us to solve 2x plus 3y equals 10 minus x plus 2y equals 9. This is equation 1 and equation 2. This is a simultaneous linear equation. So while solving this, we have elimination method, we have the substitution method, and then we have the graphical method. We have other methods of solving simultaneous linear equation, but we are going to look at the Cramer's rule. Now in this method, we are going to employ the idea of matrix and determinant, the idea of matrix and determinant. Now watch how to follow the simple steps and get it done. Now at first we are going to write this equation using determinant form. This is how to write this equation. First of all, put it in matrix form. We have this bracket. What we are going to do is to impute the coefficient of the variables. Now the coefficient of x is 2. The coefficient of y in equation 1 is 3. It's very easy to solve. And then the coefficient of x in equation 2 is minus 1. Remember, when you have something like minus x, that means that the coefficient is minus 1. If you have x, the coefficient is 1. X means 1x, minus x means minus 1x. Then we have the coefficient of y in equation 2 is 2. Now the variable the variables that are involved in these questions are the x and y. So we put the variable x and y. Then we have the constant 10 and 9. This is how to represent it in matrix form, but you can do without this particular step. You can do it without this particular step. Now let us look at three important things when solving this. The first one we are going to look at is the determinant. Now we are going to have another form of determinant. I will call determinant of x since we are using x here, and I will have determinant of y. These are the three things I need to find in order for me to get this work done. Now at this point, what I'm going to do to find the determinant, see the symbol of determinant, please use this line. What I am going to do, I am going to consider the coefficients here the way it is. 2, minus 1, 3, and 2. This is the determinant of this matrix. To find the determinant, very easy. Now observe what I am going to do. Take the product of this number the way it is. First take this one. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 1 times 3 gives us minus 3. That is, gives us negative 3. Remember, when you have a negative sign before a bracket, it will alter the sign of the 10 inside the bracket. So what we have is 4 plus 3, which equals 7. We have gotten the first one. This is done. Now we are going to look at the second one. Now the second one we are going to look at is our determinant of x. Now see how to form this determinant. It's very easy. Please observe this thing. Now in place of the first column, we are going to replace the first column by the constant. Now let me write it this way so you can understand. I call this for x, then call this for y, and then we have the c. Now whenever you are looking at finding the determinant of this x, you are going to replace this column by the constant 10. So what we are going to do is the constant 10 first, which is 10, 9, and then we have 3 and 2. So to find the determinant of this matrix, very easy. Do this first. Remember the one that should be taken first. If I should write here first, please know that this is what you should do first. Don't mix it up. 10 times 2, 20, minus, please the subtraction sign is there. Don't always miss the subtraction sign. 3 times 9, this is done second. 3 times 9 is 27. 20 minus 27 is negative 7. Please take note, whenever a bigger number is subtracted from a smaller number, the sign of the answer will be negative. For instance, negative, if I have 5 minus 7, that is negative 2. It's just the same thing like saying 7 minus 5. But the only way is that to put the negative sign of the bigger number to show that it was the bigger number that was subtracted from the smaller number. Now we are done with this. The next one is the determinant of y. Please take note of this, it's very easy. Now the determinant of y, in place of this y, remember I have to call this y so that you can follow very well. In place of this column, I am going to replace this column with the constant, the column that has the constant. So what we are going to do, we have 2 and minus 1, and then we have 10 and 9. Now to find the determinant, remember the one that is first. If I should take this one first, I will make a mistake. If I should take this one first, I will make a mistake. Remember, multiplication and addition are commutative. Commutative means that it doesn't matter which order you take first. 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 times 2 is 10. The same thing, 2 plus 5, 7, and 5 plus 2 is still 7, but not the same with subtraction. So if you miss the order in subtraction, you are going to get a different answer. Like 5 plus 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. But if I say 1 minus 2 is minus 1, 2 different answers. So please always know the one to take first. 2 times 9 minus 2 times 9, that gives us, then we have minus 1 times 10. 2 times 9 is 18. 1 time 10 times negative 1 is negative 10. Remember the same thing we did here, negative before a bracket, the sign will change. Now we have a negative sign here, so the sign will change. Or possibly we say negative times negative 10 to give us positive 10. 18 plus 10, we have 28. So we are done with this. So let us see how to find the value of x and y. We pick the first one. X equals determinant of x all over determinant. And determinant of x from what we've calculated is negative 7. And determinant we calculated here, we have 7. Negative 7 divided by 7, the answer gives us negative 1. So we found the value of x. Now to find the value of y, we pick determinant of y all over determinant. Determinant of y we calculated 28. Determinant we have here 7. 28 divided by 7 equals 4. Therefore, x equals negative 1 and y equals 4. Now to check if we have gotten it, we need to remember the question says we should solve. To solve means to find the value of the unknown that will make the equation true, that will balance the equation. That means that if you put the value of or replace the value of x and y in equation 1, the left hand side and the right hand side should give you the same thing. The same thing with equation 2. If you should impute the values of x and y, both the left hand side and the right hand side should be equal. So at this point, let us check if what we've done is correct. Now we'll pick equation 1, and then what we do is 2 times x here, x is minus 1, plus 3 times y here is 4. So what we have, 2 times minus 1 minus 2, 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 2 plus 12 is the same thing like saying 12 minus 2, which equals 10. You can see we've gotten our thing. I don't think it is necessary for us to find it again. You can do that on your own and then drop your comment drop a comment on the comment section. Please do well to hit the subscribe button. Please do well to share to others. Click the like and then comment. Thank you very much and do have a wonderful time.